I hope everyone's doing well. So I'm sure you all know if you subscribe to me, but if you're new, I'm Priscilla. I own A Life Full of Simplicity, and I'm joined today by Alana from 3 Degrees of Love Divination. So today we're going to be talking about the Pastoral Tarot. I'm so excited. I'm excited to talk about this deck. So Alana was nice enough, and she actually sent me this copy for us to do this collab together, which was so nice. So thank you again, Alana, for sending this to me.
No
And
problem.
what do you think of the deck so far? Have you been able to did you have time yet to go through the cards or anything like that to see?
This is actually, okay. So of course, when I got it and then I took the picture and sent it to you, then I got it. I did open it, of course, and then I, quickly looked through, but then I was like, I don't even think I don't remember if I actually removed the cards from the box. Well, actually, no, I guess I did because I had to unwrap it and stuff, right? But I was and I don't remember if there was plastic on the cards, which I'm pretty sure there was.
Yes, it's US Games. US Games typically has plastic on the outer box as well as inside, typically.
Yes, exactly. So I took the plastic off, but then afterwards I was like, no, I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait because I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah. Well, for me, I actually filmed my unboxing already for my channel, which will be live on the 22nd of July. I'll actually put it up then.
Okay, nice.
So I actually have gone through the cards. I've gone through the guidebook and things already, but I did want to talk about it. So the box itself. Okay, it's this drawer type box. So it opens like this. Inside you get it comes with a bag, obviously, and then there's a pocket where the cards sit. You can take these apart. I like the design of the box. Yeah, there is inside a motif of lavender, I think. Yeah, lavender.
And then the cards sit
sit inside. Yeah. So I find it kind of annoying to take it out constantly like a little drawer. I kind of wish it was just like a two-piece, I guess, style box instead. But honestly, it's not the worst thing in the world. I probably will store the cards themselves in the bag when I'm actually using the deck. And then just keep the box on my shelf when I'm not when I'm using the deck. I'll have it in the bag, and then this will be on the shelf, and then if I'm not using the deck, I'll just leave the cards in here. Yeah, because it comes with a bag.
And it's a nice bag. It's what is it,
canvas, I think.
That's what I was thinking. I was or linen. No, I don't know if it's linen per se. Or maybe it's a mixture. I don't know. But anyways, it's nice. It's pretty good quality considering, that you're getting it for a mass market deck. And the bag is really, really cute. So with the I guess it's iron print on it. So
yeah. It fits the cards. It would not fit the book, I don't think.
No, it wouldn't fit the book, but it does fit the cards though. So yeah.
That's a bit of a bummer that it doesn't fit the book, but
yeah.
So I guess if you want to take this places, you would just have to take it like this.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I mean, that, and then but
though if you feel like you don't need the book, then you could just take this and just.
Although, okay, so nerdy self here, and and all my piggies that love to figure things out. So we've been eyeing a book sleeve on Amazon.
Ooh,
that actually has the lilies, or no, sorry, the lavender printed on it.
Okay.
Yeah. And then what we originally were thinking we were gonna get for that, or why we were gonna get that book sleeve was actually for the Biddy Tarot. The Biddy Tarot with what's the? Is it is it the Everyday Tarot? That's the one with the, and I think you have the guidebook, or not the guidebooks, like the tarot books. I think you have a spread book by the creator of the Biddy Tarot.
Yeah, I have lots of stuff from Biddy Tarot. So like,
yeah,
we talking about the purple deck, like the small purple deck.
Yeah, the small and gold purple deck.
That's from Running Press. Yeah, Running Press. Yeah.
Yes,
I have that. I have I have the book that they released. They released an updated version, I think, last year. Was it last year or earlier this year or something? I can't remember. Anyway, I have two copies.
Last year.
I have 2 copies of the book.
Yeah, so that because it's like purple, and I don't know if you've seen the actual Biddy Tarot, which is like a full size deck.
No, because that's like, it's indie. Her other deck that she made is indie, so you can only get it from her. So I haven't really, like, I don't have a copy or anything like that.
Well, I did. So I have the only thing is, and then I printed some of the PDFs off the site, and then made myself this like, so that I was like, okay, yeah, I can put it in there. But then put the 2 decks with the book in the sleeve and whatever, because it fit nicely in there. But then I'm looking now and I'm like, well, I guess this would probably work well too, because even though it would be a big sleeve, like if I was to carry, let's say, the Biddy Tarot with the thing and have like this guidebook with this in the bag, it like would fit like nicely. And there you go. There's your whole, like, you got like 3 decks to travel with. Well, I mean, it would be 3 tarot, but a mini tarot, and no oracle.
Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good in my opinion. Okay, so Luke says here, I have a love-hate relationship with the fact that it's landscape and not portrait, because I'm used to one format already. So me too. I actually have a love-hate relationship with decks that do both within it. So when they have a mix of landscape and portrait, I actually don't like that at all. To me, I'm just like, pick a direction. Whether be landscape or be portrait, I honestly don't care which. I actually don't mind landscape decks. I just pick one. Like, I really don't like that. Though I will say, though, there are decks out there that are both together, and I will say that if they have equal amount of cards, so equal amount landscape, equal amount portrait, I feel like I can easily separate the two and use them at 2 separate decks. So that to me is okay. But when there's too many of one over the other, I'm just going to take out the other one that has less and just not use those cards. So for me, I understand where you're coming from, Luke, but at the same time, I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I'm just like, pick one or pick the other, in my opinion. So that's what Luke said. And then
I was trying. Ryan. Sorry. I'm watching us like back on my TV, so I was like trying to put, because I can't see the chat, so I was trying to see how to put the chat on my screen on my TV. So that's why if you see me looking over, that's what I was trying to do. But I can't figure it out. So it's like whatever. But yeah, so I guess because for me, my piggy brain is like all over the place. So and they go in several different directions that at the same time, that it really doesn't bother me. Like I have decks, like I think there's what's her name? I can't remember her name right now, but it's a self-care deck. Is it Janet Chu who created that deck? I can't remember.
I don't know. There's so many self-care decks.
But there's a lot of decks that have the landscape and like together.
Yeah.
And that doesn't bother me. I can see why, like, for other people it does and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I actually thought when this came out, I was like, ooh, that's different. And I was like, yeah, that seems really cool. So I actually really like the idea of the landscape, only because for me, it, like I said, it's like it's different than the norm, right?
Yeah.
And so that's what I really like.
Yeah. I would also comment that, like, for this particular deck, the fact that every single card is like a piece of art, it makes more sense for this to be landscape rather than portrait, in my particular opinion, because the art is just, it's literally mini pieces of art. And I feel like in terms of like actual landscaping, because there's a lot of like landscape art in this particular deck, it's mostly all landscape and whatnot. I feel like for the type of deck that it is, it just
Mm-hmm.
makes sense that this deck is landscape rather than portrait, in my opinion, because of the fact that there's so much detail. Like, look at this card, the 5 of Wands. It's all goats. They're so
I
cute.
love the Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, me too. Me too. With the eagle. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Like
It's
the
so
artwork.
gorgeous. Yeah.
Artwork is so nice, honestly.
It's yeah. And I think there was another collab we did, and I had mentioned I think 2 decks, but we thought well, I think you're like, no, it's too busy. Wouldn't go with that deck. I can't remember what deck we were talking about at the
I
time,
don't.
but
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't
But
remember.
the deck, but the decks that I was talking about is the Phantom, no, the Phantasma, and the oh my god, what's the
Yes, by Paulina Faye. Any deck by Paulina
yes,
Faye.
yes.
Yes,
So
those are
I
very
feel
busy.
yeah, and for some reason, so of course, while I was thinking about this collab, I was like, okay, if I was going to pair, those are probably one of the top 2 decks that I would pair.
With
Like when
this.
we get into pairing, that I would
Yeah,
pair
yeah.
with this. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And because
Luke.
those ones are also vertical, right? So it's like I feel
Yes.
like, and I'm a layering kind of girl. So like
Mhm.
when I read, I layer my cards on top. So I feel like
Yes.
this would be the top, and then I would have the 2 vertical decks, right? That can
Okay.
then be layered right on top of this landscape card. So
Okay.
yeah, so I really like that.
Luke also said, I mean, I like that it gives you a full image, which visually I love. I just think it'll be an adjustment on my part. And for sure, like, I feel like anything, when you're not used to something specifically, there's always an adjustment period, in my opinion. So I definitely agree with that.
Look at this Temperance card.
I know, so beautiful. I think
And
I
the
showed it earlier.
backs.
Yeah, here. Yeah, the backs are really nice. The
Ooh.
backs feel fully reversible, so if you use reversals, you should have no issues with the backs, just to let you know. But yeah, the
Yeah.
Temperance card, I love it. So you still have that aspect of like the fact that one foot is in water, one foot is in land, which they do in the
Yes.
Temperance. So I do like that. Yeah, I love this
Oh my
deck. I
god.
think that it's super cute with the artwork. Lisa Hunt always does a fantastic job. I wish I had more of her decks in my collection because I do not. I thought I did actually. I actually, when I was filming my walkthrough of this, I actually thought I did, but I didn't. I just had some on my wish list, and then I was like,
Hmm.
no, the author. I have another deck from the author, so the author I have another deck from her, but not
Look at
Lisa
the
Hunt.
devil card.
Oh yeah, the devil made me laugh because it's a wolf amongst a field of sheep.
Right? Okay.
It's like
And
the
so
perfect analogy, in my opinion. Wolves in
okay,
sheep's clothing.
so here's the thing about this, and this is where I
So
feel
good.
like for me it has that sense of personal connectivity
Hmm.
because so as you know, like my family background is Christianity and stuff like that,
Hmm.
right? And of
Yeah.
course, especially with what's going on in the world right now,
Hmm.
and then all of the controversy with a lot of okay, and the controversy is something that has been going on for like since Christianity probably started anyways to begin with.
Hmm.
But like it's the idea of like a wolf in sheep's clothing, right? Like that kind of, right? And it's the devil is the wolf and they're the sheep, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you have like the if you like like the pastor of, or who is ever like the top of the foundation, and it's like, and it goes down. Well, there's the wolf in sheep's clothing,
Yeah.
right? Kind of like, sort of, what's the word? Because they like sell their soul for the money, that they end up sort of preaching about whatever, and it's still like they're preaching to like a bunch of sheep, which is their, like, basically their congregation, but they're really a wolf, and they're
the
a predator, right? So yeah, exactly. So that's kind of why I'm like, it just screams that for me in regards to the devil card. So yeah.
I love it though, because like you also see the guy here, he's just like resting against a tree. And he's like
Yeah.
none the wiser about this wolf amongst his pack, amongst his flock, I mean, of sheep. So yeah.
Yeah, because he's either, well, we don't know, because it looks like his face is covered. So
yeah, I
he
think he's
could be
just chilling.
asleep. He's
Yeah,
just
I think
asleep.
he's either chilling or sleeping, or he's just there.
No, but I know I saw Luke's comment, and I'm like, okay, yeah, but that's not the wolf. Okay, listen. It's
I love your comment, Luke. You're so funny.
the wolf on its own is a great animal. Okay, and there's many aspects to why, but
there's also a lot of wolves in this deck. Like I've seen quite a few in different cards and things. So
yes, exactly. So, but I love the sense of humor, because it's kind of like, it's my sense of humor. It's like, I'm offended, but am I really though? Like, like you said, that's totally me. Like, that's exactly how I would have reacted.
Here's the Fool.
Ooh, and the Star.
Yeah, the Star is really nice. It's like really cute with like older and younger generation actually stargazing. I thought that was really nice. Here's the King of Pentacles. With his wine, this guy is chilling in his vineyard.
Yeah. And here of course we have our wolf and our dog.
Yeah, so they kept pretty much for the moon, they kept pretty much, I feel like, to the RWS kind of feel of it. We have like the two trees that could represent like the pillars, which are the two further in the back, typically in the moon card. And instead of a lobster like you usually see in the moon, there's a frog instead, which I kind of like because frogs are cute.
Wait, where?
At the bottom, on the rock.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, he's so cute. He's just chilling on the rock. Let me see if I can find the moon card, because
I love the sun card.
Yeah, the sun card's nice. I love sunflowers.
Yeah, no naked baby.
No, we have a little girl instead.
Yeah, and she's fully dressed. Yay.
Let's see, here we go, the moon. Here.
Here's Judgment.
The frog is just chilling. Yeah, the Judgment card reminded me of like a baptism, but like in nature, like a baptism in nature instead of like in a church.
Yes.
When I did my unboxing, that's what I said in my video, because that's what it reminded me of. But this deck is very country-esque, so I feel like if you live in like rural areas, you probably still do baptisms like that, in my opinion.
Yeah, like probably like in the South and things like that, right? Like, I mean, like here's the World. I love the World card.
Oh yeah, she's just swinging on a swing.
Yeah, but then like you have like a whole picnic there.
Yeah, picnic.
The dog and the cat is there.
Yeah. You definitely get that sense of fulfillment from the world.
Yes, for sure.
Here's the High Priestess. She's chilling with some kind of bird. I don't know what kind of bird this is. I'm not sure if it's a chicken or what, but...
And the Two of Wands.
Yeah, the lavender.
Of course. Yeah, and of course that's the box, right? So...
Yes, that's the box.
It's beautiful.
The Five of Cups. There's like literally two things that have spilled of milk, and the cats are like getting at it, and then you have another one in the back that looks like it's about to be spilled because kittens are getting at it, but you still have like two, this one and then this one that's not spilled, but she's like so focused on the ones that are the cats are drinking from.
Aw. Oh, look, it's you and me. I'm a nerd. I know.
Love it.
It's so cute. And then we have
The
the
page
Five of
wands here.
Wands.
Yeah, that's the one with the goats. I love that one. It's so cute. I love goats.
Yeah.
They're little billy goats. They look like they're. Here's the page of wands. There's a little salamander right here on the rock. This guy's like hiking in the woods.
Now this would have
He's giving me lumberjack vibes.
I think I would have been tickled pink, especially because of the last couple of videos I may have sent you. If these were piggies.
Yeah, but they're funnier because they're goats. Because goats are way more temperamental than pigs. And for the Five of Wands, it makes sense.
But have you seen the piggies scrap with each other?
Yeah. I don't know. I just like the goats more. Oh, here's the hermit.
I'm not saying I don't like the goats. I just say that would just really be funny if it was piggies. But yeah.
Here's the hermit. So there's not many like winter cards in this deck, but the hermit is one of them.
Yes.
Like this.
The Six of Wands.
Yep.
I really like.
She won a championship with the horse. I think a horse championship.
Yes, and I really like this. I really like the Seven of Wands.
I love the Seven of Wands with the farmers' rights and picketing pretty much to get farmers more subsidies and things like that. I love that because it actually is very true. Like farmers definitely don't get enough from the government, and the government doesn't really help farmers enough. In my opinion, we obviously have farms in Canada also, just like the U.S. So farmers do a lot, and they give a lot, obviously to our.
But what I also really like about like so far, like going through this deck and so far with some of the cards, is how relatable to like present day I feel like, even though the artwork sort of represents that sort of like, sort of country, almost giving me that Anne of Green Gables kind of vibe, or that what was that other one?
Little House on the Prairie, maybe?
Thank you. Yes, that's exactly right. Like, even though it's giving me that vibe, it's like, it's still very present to every day. Because, like, just Monday, there was, I think on Threads, there was a picture. Well, I was actually triggered by it. But anyways, and it was like protest, right? But it was like protest, and the sign was ridiculous because it was in big bold letters, and they were trying to say that we're the superior race, but they spelled jeans as in jeans that you wear in big letters.
Okay.
Anyway, so this somehow just as soon as I picked up this card, I'm like, it just sort of flashed back to that. But I mean, this is a better use of, like, for me, like when you're going out to bat and you're like really embracing the Seven of Wands. This is why we're embracing the Wands, because we're fighting for human rights. We're fighting for equality, right? Like So that's why I really like that.
I have the Seven of Pentacles here. Really cute. Guy's looking at his crop. Very indicative of RWS. So I really like that.
Look at the Eight of Wands. Oh,
yeah. It's a family of ducks. So cute.
It's so cute.
We have the Ace of Wands here. It's a maze. So the Ace of Wands is a maze, which I thought was interesting. We have a cat here. So yeah, that was interesting. It's like a hedge maze.
Yes, I do like that too. And then the Nine of Wands here. Kind of, it's supposed to be like my understanding of the interpretation of the Nine of Wands. It's kind of a little bit different for me, but it's still still understandable in the sense of the imagery, because it's like the deer is in the forest, but which is pretty much like their safe space, right? Like in that sort of that's their environment, right?
Yeah.
And they're, with all the trees and everything. So I really like that. The Ten of Wands.
Yeah. I thought that was really funny because the donkey is like barely carrying anything and that guy is carrying most of the load. Which was funny to me because I'm like, you have a donkey. Why? Like, donkeys can carry a lot. Why are you carrying? Like, it should be the opposite. The guy should be carrying the small load and the donkey should be carrying the heavier load. It should be the opposite.
But of course, the donkey. But if you look at the face, to me, the look at the face of the donkey is like, he's like, I'm supposed to be the ass. Clearly you are.
This is what it is.
And clearly you are, because you decided to take on the load that you know fully well I can carry.
Yeah, I feel like better sharing responsibilities and things. That's what it gives me. So I do like that. Here, I have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords reminds me of Alice in Wonderland, but there's two rabbits, and now she has to decide which rabbit to chase after.
Oh boy.
Give me Wonderland vibes, I swear. Wonderland vibes for sure. Here's the Three of Swords.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I actually really like it. There's like a snake here on, where am I? Here, one side here, the snake. She's crying because of a letter that she got, which is on this side.
Which card is this one?
The Three of Swords. So there's a snake on one side, and then she has a letter in front of her that she opened. Here's the Four of Swords. This guy's sleeping in a barn. He's resting, taking his afternoon nap, which I love.
The Four of Pentacles.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I really like that one.
But he's kind of also, in a way, hoarding his crop or his hoarding his I don't even know what you want to call this. What are these things? Hay bales? Hay something? I don't know. Whatever this is, he's hoarding it instead of sharing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So yeah. The Nine of Swords, though. Look how deep this Nine of Swords is. She's like sitting by a window. It's nighttime. She has like a pocket watch in front of her and like a book.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there's like a lot. I feel like there's a lot of emotion in this card, like a lot of anxiety, a lot of fears. I feel like she looks like she's very distraught in some way.
I really like the representation on the Chariot card.
Oh, I love the Chariot because you see like a storm brewing in the back, like behind, and like they're trying to get as fast as possible out of the fields, which is very interesting. But I really like this. And you do see a lot of movement, which I really like, because the chariot is supposed to be about movement, right? You're supposed to be going somewhere. You're supposed to be going in like in a specific direction. And a lot of chariot cards I've seen, there a lot of the time it's like there's kind of a sense of movement, but not always. But you really feel the movement in that card, because you could really see the galloping of the horses. Oh, here, I found it. You know, you can really see the galloping of the horses.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Like. And the movement of the birds as well.
Yeah. The Lover's card.
Yeah, the Lovers reminded me of the Notebook. If anyone's seen the Notebook, oh my God.
You know what? As soon as you said that, I'm like, yeah, actually it does.
Hold on. Donna said something. Hi, Donna. Welcome to the channel.
Hi.
I have to say the Four of Pentacles doesn't show any hoarding at all. This is standard way to bale and put up hay in your livestock for winter. Oh, okay. Okay, thanks. Thanks for the perspective. I actually like that. I actually like that a lot better. I don't know nothing about farming, so thank you for giving us a better perspective of this card. I love that.
Yes, actually, I do really like that. And the Hierophant. That idea of teacher, right? Like, or even student.
No, she feels more like a teacher.
Yeah, actually,
she looks like a stern ass teacher. In my unboxing, I looked at her and I was like, "Damn, this woman looks like she's gonna take out a ruler and start hitting desks and stuff." Order to the classroom.
Okay, well, I just took a glance at first, and I didn't really pay attention too much to her facial features. But as soon as you said that, I'm like, okay, yeah.
Damn. Woman means business, you know? She means business. Like, don't mess in her classroom, mess around, because she's not going to have that. Just
exactly.
Not. But then you have this cat just lounging. I'm just like, oh, kitty. He's just chilling. Yeah. He's like unbothered. I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, the Seven of Swords is great because you have a fox here. Where am I? Here on this side, there's a fox. Look at all the chickens. They're like running all over the place. This guy looks unbothered. The guy here, he looks like totally unbothered. He's like walking away, which is funny. And then you have like the fox in the corner. I'm just like, ooh.
Now
Fox in the hen house.
I absolutely love the Strength card.
Oh yeah, the mountain lion with the little cub.
Yeah, it really speaks to, you know, like that idea of, you know, that sort of motherly strength, that like protector, you know, like protector of the innocent, right? Yeah. Even like the representation of like Mother Gaia and you know, like exactly, like I really love this. Like, yeah.
The Death card is probably one of my favorites. I absolutely love the Death card in this deck. It's stunning. So we have I believe a raven on one of the tombstones. So it's like a graveyard, but it's like an old graveyard. So it's from like really like an ancestral place. And then all these plants and flowers and moss and ivy and stuff have like grown over the old tombstones and everything. It's like a place of like rebirth and whatnot. It's gorgeous. Like I feel like there's a lot of emotion and understanding in this particular Death card, which I really like.
So even just sort of going backwards a little bit, chronologically, we have the Hanged Man, and I really like the Hanged Man. Well, or in this sense, hanged girl, if you will, but she's not really hanging upside down. Like she's right. Like she's basically she is elevated, and she is sort of, sort of changing her view and sort of perspective. But it's also about seeing her own reflection, right? Because she's looking at her reflection in the mirror, and with the stick, it's like she's interacting with that reflection. So to me, it's like that introspection that gives off the vibe of introspection work. And so I really like that.
Yeah, me too. And she also has a frog chilling with her right here on the, where am I? Here, this, right here on the lily pad on the left of the card.
I see it. I see the froggy now.
Oh, and there's a bird also with her, which I didn't know what this was. I was like, what is this? It's a heron. Heron? Heron? I don't know how you pronounce that. But it says, that's what it says in the book. So I had to look it up because I was like, what kind of bird is this? And then I looked in the guidebook and it says, so yes.
Yeah. And I like, it's not even like so we still have the representation of the leg being sort of hung upside down. Because
Luke says that he likes ravens and crows. They're so misunderstood. I agree. Continue, Alana.
But yeah, because like her leg is still intertwined with the top of the tree and the vine, right? And she's barefoot, so she's still very much rooted, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the Justice card. So the Justice card is like a little farmer's market kind of booth, but it's like a pay what you can kind of thing. And I love that because it's like you're offering a fair price for like the veggies and the fruits and flowers and stuff that are here. I guess it also can be like an honor system, I feel like, with this kind of card as well, to make sure that you are at least giving some kind of money or something in return for taking something from this booth. So there's like a rooster randomly next to the
My cards are no longer in order because of the way that I've been so I'm trying to look for it, but I can't find it now.
Yeah, mine too are not in order, but that's because I shuffled them. Ooh, the Queen of Wands. We still have the aspect of the cat. So the Queen of Wands still has her cat. She's in her garden. She's picking some tomatoes, which is really nice. We have like a sunflower field and flowers and things like that. I didn't notice, so when I did my unboxing, I didn't notice that there's a cardinal in here. There's a cardinal on her staff that she's holding, and I didn't even realize it. When I read the card, I was like, a cardinal? Where's our cardinal? And then I realized the cardinal is just chilling right there. We have a lot of cardinals where I live, so I see them often.
Love the Emperor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very indicative of Aries with the rams and everything. So
yeah. And then the Six of Pentacles.
Oh yes. She's she's giving him something, right?
Yeah. But even like the pentacles are like the little stone thingies on the ground.
Stepping stones, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Let's see. Where is that card?
And so if we look too, not only is she giving him, but like it's the representation that he has less than, right? Because he's the representation of like a street beggar, if you will, right? Or someone who is in need. So, and she's more than willing and, to share and to give, right?
Yeah.
And that sense of abundance there. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, me too. She's giving him bread, by the way.
Yeah.
Bread. Yeah. Which I really like. Donna says, this deck is such a warm hug, but I think it would also be a good one for past life work in the early 20th century. Yeah, I can definitely see that. I definitely do feel like it's absolutely for sure. And past life work, yeah. If people do that kind of work with tarot, for sure, I feel like this would be definitely be a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like for me this would be a great deck for like yeah, like ancestral work, and like because of the some of the nuances to Christianity for me, I feel like when it comes to that sort of working with that side of you know, my spirituality, it's a very traditionally pleasing deck in that way.
Yeah.
But not overly like in your face religious either. Like it's not like, you know, it's not to say like it's that you're actually looking at a deck that has all the, you know, the inklings of that. And stuff like that. So yeah, I really love it. And the way that it shuffles.
Yeah. Sounds like your riffle's nice. I don't riffle in my deck, so yeah. But the Ace of Cups, I love. So the aces in this deck are my favorite are the Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. So this is the Ace of Cups. It's like a stream of water with some lily pads and whatnot. I love it. There's like a dove on the top here flying through. It's like a foresty vibes. Feels very like ethereal kind of like fairies are gonna come out or something. I love it. And then here's the Ace of Pentacles, which I think is a wagon that was left in the woods, so it's like covered in like plants and ivy and moss and things like that. And then you have like the little cat on the wheel. Is so cute. I love it.
Yes.
I love.
And I think because of all the animals in the deck, I think that's also why I feel like it will fit really well with the Paulina phase decks.
Yeah, if you pair tarot and tarot, probably that would be I would say maybe the spirit song would probably go nice. I don't pair tarot and tarot, so for me.
Yeah.
But you pair tarot and tarot, so I think you would probably like those paired together.
Yeah. Well, actually, I pair tarot and work on Norfolk in tarot, and
yeah, you pair everything, all the things. The Ten of Cups. I love the Ten of Cups in this deck. You get that sense, that sense of family. You still have the rainbow, which is nice. You have also different generations, which is nice as well. Though this is not really the legacy part of the tarot. That would be the Ten of Pentacles, which you can also see the legacy. You have different generations in this part too. This is in a pumpkin patch, which feels very. Did you just shuffle the cards and they went everywhere?
No, because I was in the middle of bridging and I was like, oh yeah, let's show everybody how it bridges.
My God.
So I was mid-air bridging when that happened.
Okay, maybe don't do that or else you're going to be picking up the whole deck on live stream. Everyone's going to be watching you pick up the deck because you just made a mess. With the card. Midnight, yeah, exactly. 78 card drop.
I'm so glad that my reflexes were on point to catch the deck. That would have not been fun.
So I wanted to talk about the cardstock. So the cardstock feels pretty similar to if you have US game decks, if you have anything from their tuck box decks, I feel like the cardstock quality is the same as those. It's also the same type of finish as well. So I feel like if you like anything from US games that's in a tuck box, you'll enjoy this cardstock a lot. I will say, however, that this is larger than tarot size. So they are a bit wider and taller.
Yeah, so like right now I'm like currently using the Aquarian tarot. Actually, and this is the one with the, I know Robin was in, I can't remember what. Oh yes, I think it was in your first live stream.
Yeah, for the March. I talked about the new version. Is the new version standard tarot though?
No, well, yes and no. So actually,
here I have a standard tarot if anyone wanted to see the difference, but
I actually have all three. I'm using all three of the Aquarians right now. Okay. And so this is the one from with the big guidebook. Yeah. This is like the standard. That was just with the little and as you can see, well, it's actually a little bit wider.
Okay, so that's also not standard tarot either.
Yeah, so it's actually a little bit wider than the original. And I think, but it's still, even with the one with the big guidebook, it's still bigger. So yeah.
Yeah, but it makes sense that this deck would be bigger because of the artwork. I feel like it makes more sense so you can actually see the details and stuff of the artwork of the landscaping. So
exactly.
For me, it's okay, but if you have smaller hands, you might not like that. Or you might need to figure out a different way to shuffle. So I just wanted to mention that because I know some people, they don't want.
Or if you have small hands that can stretch.
Yeah.
If you have no problem, riffle shuffling and doing what you need to for this.
Yeah, exactly.
Just don't
hi, Brittany.
Hi, Brittany.
Oh, she thick. Yeah, she is. Small hand gang. It's coming from the person who, I know you have small hands, Brittany, but you can bridge and riffle like no tomorrow, even with those small hands. So I think you'd be fine.
Yeah, yay to the small hand club. Just high five, but they can stretch.
So the guidebook is really nice. It is black and white though. Kind of wish it was in color, not gonna lie. Honestly, I saw when I did my unboxing, I was like, oh, okay, it's in black and white, which is interesting. Kind of wish it was in color, but it's not like a deal breaker for me personally. Like, it's fine. Like, I don't care.
I actually like it in. Anything is always better in color, but I actually don't. I feel like it's given that old world aesthetic sort of feel with the black and white to the book. Yeah. So I actually really like that. Yeah.
And then you have go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. No, I was gonna say it almost feels like I'm going to that lady's school. The higher thing, right? Like I'm getting ready to go in, and here's your textbook.
Oh my God, that's true. Actually, that is true. Actually, so I will say that for every single card, you get a black and white photo, and then you get the message on the other side. The structure is the same throughout for all the cards, which I do appreciate. I actually really don't like when they go all out in the majors and then in the minors, it's like they skim. So I actually like that they kept the Lynn, the author, she kept the same structure for all the cards. So you have like a little blurb about the card and the art, and then what it represents in a reading. For
and that I really love. Yeah, I love that too. So, and especially because I'm a guidebook girl, like I feel like I've said this before, it's like I love a good guidebook because it to me it gives that extra oomph when it comes to that personalization when reading the cards, right? Like getting the perspective of the creator or the author themselves, right? Yeah. So I really like that. And then also too, because it's so meaty, it's like I'm going into that Hierophant school.
Yeah, and there are spreads and things at the back. There's like a meditation, and then I think like two spreads that are specific to the topic, I guess. The fact that it's like rural and like countryside and things like that, like they're like on theme, I guess, we can say.
Yes.
Did you want to pull one card and then I can read from the guidebook so everyone can hear what it sounds like?
Sure. Just give me 1 second because I wanted to hold on. Where is she? I have a feeling that looking at the picture of Lisa here, I almost feel like That's her as the Hierophant.
Oh.
So we're like, it's like you're going to her school, and this is your textbook. Obviously, like, I mean, her hair's not the same. Like, her hair's done up to look like she's like, old world and things like that. But like,
she also doesn't look angry as well. But I feel like
exactly she's smiling. She's smiling in her actual picture. Yes, exactly. Exactly. But it's I love this. Okay, yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah, shuffle and pull a card. So the guidebook is landscape also, just so you know. So it is like
yes.
For those who are not used to, I guess, a guidebook like this. I have a few decks that have guidebooks that are landscape, so for me it's okay. Like, I don't mind.
So here's the thing that I guess for me, like I that sort of well, it's not like a big thing, but like, you know how, like, as we were talking earlier, people were like, oh, well, I don't like decks when they're landscape, or like when they mix the two or whatever. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, what's that deck called? It's a new deck that I think I've sort of reviewed it on my channel. It's by what's her name? The same illustrator as the Osho Zen. It's the latest deck.
Oh, the She Tarot? The She Tarot? Is it the She Tarot? Hold on. I know what deck you're talking about. Because I'm pretty sure did I mention it in one of my? No, it might be.
I think you did. I think you did.
I think it might be in the April May.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. The Sacred She Tarot.
That's it. Okay, so that one is actually a like portrait deck, but the guidebook is landscape.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of weird because you're like,
Oh, that kind of reminds me of oh, what's that deck? I have a copy of it.
I think even the Osho Zen is like that too, actually.
Oh, what's that deck? It's from Red Feather. They sent it to me. I can look at it. Hold on, Red Feather.
For a second there, I almost forgot what I was doing. I was just shuffling.
What was? Can we like do my tarot or no? I guess not. Oh man, I can't remember the name of the deck.
Bless you.
Thank you. I'm trying to remember what it is. It's an older deck from them. I can't remember it, and it's like in the corner. I can't get to it right now. Oh, it's gonna bother me. I don't remember right now. But it's like a really, I wouldn't say it's popular. Is it popular? Yeah, maybe. Mary L. That's it. I figured it out. I remembered. The Mary L. Tarot. I have a copy. It's the second. I have the second edition though. Okay. That one. All the cards are portrait, but the guidebook is landscape. Yeah, Red Feather does that a lot. So yeah, they have a lot of decks where they do landscape. When they do their big box, a lot of the time they have landscape guidebooks.
But the Sacred She Tarot is not. It's Beyond Worlds, I think. Who did that? Who published that?
Yeah.
All right, you ready for the card?
Yes, tell me the card.
The Devil.
Okay. Devil it is. Okay, so I'm going to be reading everything from the Devil card so you can hear how it sounds. So the Devil. The Devil card shows a sheep that has wandered off from the herd and has encountered a calculating wolf. The other sheep watch helplessly as the shepherd, whose responsibility is to guard the flock, has fallen asleep on the job and is neglecting his duties. See, he's just chilling in that card. I knew it.
But that's what I told you. I told you he's probably asleep.
The stray sheep is no longer under the shepherd's control, but seems to be under the wolf's powerful influence. It appears as if the sheep is approaching the wolf, not the other way around. Interesting. Okay. Perhaps the young sheep is ignorant of the danger before her, or possibly she is somehow attracted to the wolf's ferocious independence. This scene illustrates the traps of temptation and the irresistible lure of danger. The devil card also reveals the ramifications of bad choices and being driven to distraction. In a reading, the devil exposes the many vulnerabilities even the best intentioned people might face in ordinary daily events. When this card appears, we need to come to terms with the fact that we are ultimately responsible for our decisions, and the choices we make have serious consequences. When things go wrong, blaming others or playing the victim card simply perpetuates the cycle of self-deception. We have to reckon with our own self-destructive behavior by recognizing it for what it is. This card urges us to identify the triggers and keep us trapped in negative behavior patterns, only to be only by honestly facing these weaknesses or compulsions can we hope to move forward toward a more evolved version of ourselves. So
I love that description. I absolutely love it. Yes. Yes.
I really like that the author, who's Lynn, she really, with the artwork, Lisa's artwork, she really goes into the depths of the description of the art, which I really like. I really love when decks talk about the artwork themselves in the guidebook, and then how it links to the meaning of the card. I really love that. So I think that the guidebook, Lynn did a fantastic job on the guidebook itself, and then obviously the artwork is fantastic. I think Lisa did a fantastic job on the artwork as well. So I think this deck is really well done.
It's beautiful. Okay, yeah. Do you want to shuffle and pull a card, and I'll read the guidebook, and then we can go into pairings? Okay.
Yes, we can.
Okay.
We'll do a minor because I just read a major, and we don't need to read another major. What's this? Nope, that's a major. That's a major.
Well, that's
no majors. No majors. No, we have to have variety. Why are we just reading from the major cards? Come on, really?
The Ask the Universe has said you.
Four of Pentacles. Donna, this one's for you. I love it.
Okay, so you realize
in case anyone missed Donna's comment, which was brilliant about not showing hoarding, because we were talking about hoarding. Yes. Fantastic. So Donna, this one's for you.
But do you realize that the cards that came out were perfect for our viewers right now?
They were the Tower and the Star card that came out.
Oh, was it?
Yes, it was literally the Tower and the Star card. We just met the devil, and we're going in order. I don't think so. No. That's what you're reading.
But I meant because the devil was Luke's card because he's the one who commented on the wolf.
Yes, but no one commented on the Star or the Tower. So
no, but someone did comment about the Four Pentacles.
Yes, that's why I said, Donna, This is for you.
Exactly.
So Luke, that other card was for you. The devil card was for you with the wolf aspect.
So Four Pentacles. Yes. Okay, let me try this.
I'll hold up the art so people can see.
Yes. Okay. There we go. Okay. Four Pentacles. Mm-hmm. The farmer stands between four colossal bales of hay. He has planted and harvested the crops, but now he appears to be overwhelmed by the sheer volume he has accumulated. Instead of rejoicing in the harvest and being grateful for the bounty, he is just fixated on stockpiling as much as he can, to the point where he has more than he needs and far more than he can manage. It's as if he has backed himself into a corner and can't get out. No one is around to help him because he has isolated himself in his dogged pursuit of acquiring more and more. Instead of bringing him a sense of security, excess has only brought him further woes. In a reading, this card urges you to consider your relationship to money and the accumulation of material goods. It is one thing to gather resources, possessions, or wealth, and another thing to be able to manage or maintain what you have, or even to appreciate it. If what you have isn't bringing you peace of mind, compulsively pursuing more will never bring gratification. The feeling that more is never quite enough isn't necessarily driven by greed, but more likely by a scarcity mindset. Try to honestly examine your financial insecurities and find other ways to seek fulfillment. Sharing what you have and helping others who have less than you do may show you that you already have a life of plenitude. Yeah.
That's really good. I actually really like that. Donna says that there's a great interview on YouTube with Lisa and Lynn by US Games. I'll try to find that and then
yes,
link it. Just go ahead and give your comments and I'll try to find the video to link it.
Yeah, this I really love that. And the piggies internally were laughing because kind of was like, it goes against what she said.
Yeah, but I think Donna was more talking about in terms of like,
well, in terms of actually farming, right?
Actual farming, yeah, which makes sense in my opinion. You could technically look at the Four of Pentacles like that. So I do still agree with what Donna stated earlier. Again, just a reminder, this is what Donna stated earlier in case anyone missed it.
I do too, but I was like, but it was just because, like, again, reading the description, I'm like, okay, they definitely weren't going there where she went. Right? It was kind of the stereotypical understanding of it, but I still love the description. Like, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
I couldn't have asked for anything better in regards to the way that this was done. So at least that's how I feel. So
yeah, I feel the same way. And I wanted this deck. Honestly, I wanted this deck since it came out in 2020 because it came out in 2020 originally, and I knew that I would really like this deck when it came out. I talked about it in one of my upcoming releases videos because I've been doing those for years now. So I've been doing these for a while now. But I really liked this particular deck from the beginning, and I knew that it would be good because I've seen, well, in terms of art style, I've seen Lisa's decks before, like Lisa Hunt's decks before. So I knew that art style wise, it would be like right up my alley. It would be my style. I'd get along well with the art. The guidebook, however, I have one deck by Lynn. I can't remember which one it is. Oh, it's the Lenormand that I have for Dreaming Way Lenormand. This one, the guidebook is by Lynn. And I really like that I really like the guidebook in that Lenormand deck. I think Lynn did a fantastic job with that. And I've seen other decks from her before. So I had a strong feeling that the guidebook would be really good. And typically when US Games puts out decks with guidebooks, they're typically good in my opinion. Like when they have like bound guidebooks that look like a lot of work has gone into them, I feel like they're usually good in my opinion.
I agree.
Donna said, well, if I have to be strictly accurate, foxes don't raid hen houses during the daytime either. They're too smart for that. Yeah, that's true. Which is the seven of swords. But in the seven of swords, the fox is actually not raiding the hen house. The fox is like has the back turned to the hens. Let me see if I can find that card again. The fox is not even looking at the hens in that card.
Which card is it?
It's the seven of swords.
Okay.
Which we see as sly, thief, thievery, trickery, things like that, right? We see that typically the seven of swords, that's typically the traditional way of reading it or whatever, if you really wanted to go there. But, whoops, and I just dropped a bunch of cards on the floor. Where is the... Here, seven of swords. See, you can see that the fox is not looking at the hens. So the hens are going crazy, but the fox is looking away. So yes, and this guy is like just walking away too. The hens are just like chilling around and like, I don't know, running all over the place in different directions and stuff.
What is with the keepers? They don't care. Like, I mean,
they don't want to do any work on this farm. I'm just joking. There's actually a lot of cards where they're doing work, but in that one particularly, this guy just has tools in his hand. He's walking away. So
I was referring to the wolf, the devil card too, right? Because he's asleep in that one.
Oh yeah, I know. He's just chilling. He's just chilling.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like they don't care. They're just like whatever.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so let's start with like pairings. Why don't you show some pairings, and then I'll show pairings, and then...
Okay, so you had meant, like, I was like smiling, grinning from ear to ear because you mentioned right just then and there. You mentioned the Dreaming Way Lenormand.
Yeah, I picked it. I wanted to see if it goes well. I don't know.
So I picked it out, and then of course I have to. So I also have the Dreaming Way Tarot, but I don't know. I think I feel less confident about the actual tarot pairing. I mean, I this is me. So yes, I would probably just read it anyways, because if I'm going to pair it with the Lenormand, then I need the tarot to be in there too. But that's just me. But I'm not entirely sure if although. Okay, well here's the death card with the devil.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I like,
as I said before, I don't pair tarot and tarot. So when I look at tarot, I'm like, what? But in terms of art styles, I feel like I don't know, but maybe it's because of the white border. Maybe the white border is throwing me off.
It could be that. It could be that. But I feel like it's even the I don't know, something about it just doesn't quite think. So I'm just going to look at the Dreaming Way.
Lenormand? Yeah, I took it out too. I was thinking about it. I don't know.
And
it's borderless. That's the good thing about it. It's borderless. I feel like something borderless would go really well with this.
So because it's the Lenormand, I almost feel like, yes, it would... Because it doesn't, I feel like the Lenormand doesn't seem as dark as the tarot.
Yeah.
And so I feel like, like it would go, the Lenormand would go a lot better with the Pastoral.
Yeah. I do like that though.
Yeah. So that was my first pick. Okay. Or first picks, if you will, because to me, the Lenormand and the tarot has to go. Yeah, so.
Okay, so I'm not going to show the Dreaming Way because you already showed it. I think it would be a good option if I wanted to like pair Lenormand and tarot, I think that would be a nice option. Though I do have the Dreaming Way tarot, so obviously those would probably pair. Obviously, I paired those together because of the same artist. But
Exactly.
if I wanted a different tarot, different vibe, I feel like that would be a nice vibe. So my first pairing that I thought might go well together was the Green Witch's Oracle. Now this is by Erin Murphy Hiscock and illustrated by Sarah Richard. I love Sarah Richard's artwork. Now I chose this because the titles in all of these cards are the same color as this background.
Ooh, that actually, I think, that looks really nice together.
I really like this, actually.
I do too.
Okay, let me just move stuff so I can make some piles. And we have Summer and the King of Swords. I feel like the colors go nice, in my opinion. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, there we go. And then we have the Queen of Swords and Rain. I think this will be a good option for me, I think. Even though I have quite a number of options for this particular Oracle deck because I have her tarot. But I think this will go nice together. Let's see. Donna says, I don't pair tarot and tarot either, but what about some other green decks like Witch's Wisdom or Herb Crafters? Oh, okay. Do you have either of those decks, Alana? Witch's Wisdom and Herb Crafters?
No, I don't.
Ooh, Luke says, I think this would look nice with the Woodlands Oracle, Woodlands Warden. I have that. Give me a second.
I still want that deck. I still haven't gotten it yet.
Okay, so let me change course and show the Woodland Wardens to appease Luke, because I do have that. I didn't even think about that deck. Thanks for the suggestion, Luke. That's a good idea. I think also the colors would go nice too because the borders are also.
Okay, while you're doing that, shall I do my next one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so my next is probably way better suited, and that's the Fairy Tale Tarot.
See, I wish I had that Lenormand so I could show it because obviously her art style would be the same, but I don't have that Lenormand.
So let's see. So here we go. We've got the Queen of Swords, and we have the Rider. Wait. Oh, there we go. There. Yeah. Well, it's her.
Maybe I can put you full screen. Hold on. Okay, here.
Okay. There we go. There we go. See, it's because you have a vertical and you have a landscape. So the landscape is kind of like taking up all the room. But yeah, right? And then, okay, so.
Brittany, what do you mean? It's a Lenormand deck titled as a tarot.
Which one?
I don't know. I'm asking. Tell us, Brittany. Tell us what you mean. Tell us what you're talking about. Which deck you're talking about. That way.
Yeah,
I kind of don't like the border though on the Lenormand.
Yeah.
Oh, so the fairy, it's Fairy Tale. It's a Lenormand. The Fairy Tale is a Lenormand. So she's pairing the tarot, which is the Pastoral Tarot, with Lisa's Lenormand. So Lisa Hunt has a Lenormand. It's called the Fairy Tale Lenormand.
What was she thinking?
I think she was thinking that it was a tarot, but it had Lenormand titles. But no,
Oh, okay.
it's a
Yeah, no.
Lenormand
It's a Lenormand deck. Yeah.
deck. She said, "Sorry, it's Sunday wine time, so
Okay.
I could be crazy." I love it.
No worries. Bring it on. Bring it on.
So I was looking at the woodland wardens, which is what Luke asked. So
Hmm.
here, okay, I'm just gonna put this back. And to be honest with you, I don't really like this.
Which one?
um, these two, the Woodland Wardens Oracle. So this art style is by Jessica Rue. This is an
Okay.
Andrews McNeil
Yes.
Publishing Oracle. So I do like that the fact the colors match nice with the title of the tarot, but the art styles are so different. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
The colors
So
are dark. The colors are darker, in my opinion. Um, for this
yeah.
one.
Mm.
So
Like my nerdy self
I
would
don't know.
probably still put it together and read it because I think I more
Mm,
so lean on how the meanings, like even like with the guidebooks, how they all speak together. Um,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
so for me specifically, the way I pair is that they need to be in some way aesthetically pleasing to my eyes. So I need to actually like them together, like aesthetically. I don't know what it is. It needs to be pleasing to my eyes. So if I feel like they both feel off, I'm gonna be like, nah, this doesn't work for me, you know. But of course,
and that
anyone can read these together if they want to, honestly. But for
exactly, and
me,
you know
aesthetically
what?
wise, no.
And it makes absolutely like so much sense the way like you said like you say that.
Oh,
But
look,
I think for
rabbits. There's rabbits in both of them.
oh nice. So okay, so maybe that's not that bad. Um,
No,
but
aesthetically, it's still not good for me. For me.
but um but yeah, for me it's like I guess when I read because I'm a layering reader, so like and
Hmm.
especially because I also incorporate the guidebooks, right? So it's like
Yeah,
it's the way the messages sort of interflow with each other, and
yeah,
that's what I really like. So it becomes less about how it looks aesthetically because like again I'm layering it, so at some
yes,
point you ain't seeing the artwork so much anymore as you go
yeah,
along, right?
yeah.
So it means less to me in that
So,
regard.
so this might work well for you personally, pairing these two together, because for you, aesthetic doesn't really matter as long as they speak well together. And
Exactly.
I feel like these would probably speak well together because of the keywords on the key phrases on the cards. So I think that's fine. Brittany
Yeah.
was saying the borders versus no borders is jarring in my opinion, and I have to agree, Brittany. I feel the same way. Like I feel like with the witches, so with this one I liked it with the border because the border had flowers and stuff in it, and it felt like it would fit nicely in with the landscapes, in my opinion. So this
Hmm.
felt nice to me, but yeah, when it's just a plain border, I'm just like, it doesn't work. Like for me, it doesn't work. Donna also says that I thought Jessica's art style on the new Good Fortune Tarot is also very different from Woodland Wardens, and I do agree. I feel like it also is different, but I do like her art style though. Her art style is very nice.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, what's your next pairing?
So my next one is I have I got this a while back. I haven't actually used this deck in a while,
Mm.
and that's the Green Oracle. It's a low Scarabeo deck. 36
Oh, okay.
cards. Yeah.
Never
And
even heard of that deck.
yeah, and I've been hemming and hawing about this one, but like, so like I just pulled. Here's like one of the cards. This one is two, says environment, and then with the page of wands.
Lift them up a bit. There you go. Yeah, I personally don't like that at all. I'm just looking at that and I'm like,
excuse me.
Aesthetically, I'm just like, nah.
And I'm on the fence, right? Because again, the way I read, like, yes. I'm like,
layering,
right? So yeah. But I'm still trying to look at it the way that I know other people, the majority of people read too, right? So, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I'd really pair those two together so much. It was a nice thought in the beginning, but yeah, I'm not, no, I'm not sold on that one. Yeah. And then of course, so what's your next one?
Okay, so I was thinking maybe the Seed and Sickle Oracle by Fez Inkrate. I don't like it though. Just looking at it, I'm not.
Yeah, no, it's no. I'm not the colors are the colors. I feel like the colors are in the Seed and Sickle are too bold and bright for the Pastoral. Well, I guess it depends on the card now too.
The Signs of Time. So Brittany says, I wonder how it'll look with the Signs of Times Oracle. Honestly, the Signs of Times Oracle is so modern, I think it would be weird. With this country style deck, in my opinion.
Off, completely off. Like that,
but
even I wouldn't read, like, even with my way of reading, I still wouldn't pair those together.
Yeah. So that one's it's way too I feel like it's way too modern.
Speaking of Signs of Times, our Life is Like a Board Game tarot that she's kickstarting currently, Crystal Banner, the creator for Signs of Times.
Someone talked about that in our collab, Brittany. Someone mentioned it or something like that, and we were like, what's that? And then we found it, or maybe it was it that? Or maybe it was in Brittany's Discord. Oh, God, I don't even remember what it was. These are not bad, actually.
Yeah, I backed that one because ever since when I started getting into the tarot scene, and I love Monopoly. So, like, when I saw that was a tarot deck, I was like, what? And then, yeah, so I had to back the Kickstarter when it came out.
Oh, okay. Not my thing. Not my thing. For sure. Yeah, I can't remember either, Brittany. Someone mentioned it. And then we were looking for it, and then we found it, and I was just like, cool, because someone else backed it. Someone who was in who came to our live, they backed it, and I was like, okay, that's cool. I do like her other decks though. She has other decks that I would want, but they're indie and I think out of print now. She had like a chakra color oracle or something that I really liked, but that one's out of print, I think.
No, actually, it's coming back. Swatches, I think it's called.
Yeah.
I think it's available through the Kickstarter. Don't quote me on that. I would have to double check. I can't remember, but I think you can get it through the Kickstarter, and I think it is still.
But is she gonna be putting it on her website? Because I think on our website it's sold out.
Is it?
I think I heard it's out of print, but anyway, I don't know. Let me look. Crystal Banner. Crystal, where is your website? Let's see. Decks. Maybe it's the is it this one? No. Swatches. Here, Swatches of Chakra. Swatches of Chakra. Yeah, I don't think
No?
I'm looking. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's sold out. She also has that astrology deck that looks pretty interesting as well. And then that Kaleidoscope Tarot, I think, looks interesting. Her Kaleidoscope Tarot would pair nicely with her oracle, which is the signs of our times with Hay House.
Mm-hmm.
Those would probably pair
Yes.
really nicely together, but that's also sold out, I think. Yeah, sold out. So yeah, the
Yeah.
swatches one looked cool. That was like a chakra color deck, which I love. Anyway, what's your next pairing?
So my next pairing
Yes.
is the where's the box? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I think those will go well together in terms of pairing tarot and tarot, honestly.
Okay, so let's
That or
see.
like her what Paulina tarot, and then
Yeah.
what's
So
the one
here's
I
the
have?
Eight of Pentacles,
Joie de
the
Vivre.
Joie de Vivre.
Joie de
Yeah,
Vivre tarot. Yeah.
yeah. So here's the Eight of Pentacles,
Okay. Get bigger
and
so you don't
we
have a whole thing.
have, and we have,
Yeah, that's cute. I like it.
yes.
Though again, I don't
So,
pair tarot and tarot, so I wouldn't do this, but I like it for you.
however,
I like it for you.
thank you. However, this like a lot of people that I've, in the community that I've heard and stuff like that, even though this is a tarot, a lot of them double this as an oracle because of the fact that this has keywords on it.
Yeah.
And I think some people only use it as an oracle instead of as a tarot. So I think that's also why I feel like this would be a really good pairing, because even though it is tarot and tarot,
yeah,
you can like use it as an oracle instead. You don't have to necessarily use it
as a tarot.
Exactly, correct.
Yeah, I have never used that deck as an oracle. I've only used it as a tarot.
Oh, so you do have the deck?
Yeah, I have it. Yeah, I have
Okay,
that one,
good.
and I have that one, and I have Joie de Vivre.
Oh, okay. So
I don't have her. I don't have her other two, which is the Paulina and the Phantasma. I don't have those.
And I don't have.
They're
And
on
I
my
don't
wish
have
list.
Joie de Vivre. Yeah, they're on my wish list too. But I don't have the Joie de Vivre, and I don't have the Paulina. But I do have the Phantasma.
Oh, okay.
So,
that one's borderless, so that one would probably pair really nice.
Yeah, so I'm gonna actually pull that one out right now. If you want to go into yours.
Sure. So just to answer what Brittany says. So Brittany says, I like that she tries a bunch of different themes and styles for the crystal banner, and the fact that she's doing a different kind of tarot deck. The one that you backed or whatever is like Monopoly based, right?
Yes.
Me too. I think it's nice to like have a variety and really like expand what you do. It gives different options for different people. And then Donna says that she loves the Eight of Pentacles from the Pastoral Tarot, and I agree. I love the Eight of Pentacles in general. The Eight of Pentacles is one of my cards, so because I highly like relate to it, what it means, what it signifies, and things like that for myself personally. So I agree. I definitely agree. Okay, I picked the Seasons of the Witch deck, specifically though the Litha and the Lammas Oracle. I wanted to see how it would look. The art styles are so different though, so I feel like it's gonna be really weird. Donna says that the Joie de Vivre is her Dr. Seuss deck. I love that though. Dr. Seuss.
Really? Why so?
Yeah,
I'm
let us know
curious.
why. Let us know why. Okay, so let me just take out both decks, and then I'll show one from each, or a few from each. The art styles are so different, so I don't think these will go at all, but we shall see, I guess. We shall see. Oh. Maybe the llamas would go better. Okay, so I have here the Five of Cups with wildflowers. Wildflowers. And there's like a bug here. Go away. It was like there's like a little fly flying around, and it was like on my iPad, and I'm like, go away. It's like bothering me. Wildflowers and this. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. And then we have Daisies and the High Priestess. And then one more from the Lifa, and then I'll show Llamas. We have the Moon, and we have Sunbathing. Sunbathing? Yeah, Sunbathing. With these. And then for Llamas, we have Wheat and Grains with the King of Pentacles. Then we have Cornucopia with the Queen of Cups. I feel like the colors are really dark in this one. Oh, maybe not. Here we have Welcoming the Harvest with the Knight of Cups.
I like that.
The art styles are very different, as you can see.
But I still feel like, well, you know what though? I think, and maybe that's also the whole lack of a better word, scheme behind the Seasons of the Witch Oracle set. Like it's meant to, like, I think the way that it's even drawn, it can pair with so many different decks. Like, you can pair them all together if you wanted to, right? Because, like, to me, they would all speak to each other because they're right. They're it's a series, of course, but at the same time, because they're different seasons, it gives you that variety of what, right? Like what to pair with what. So I think,
I think subject-wise, I feel like Llamas probably pairs better with this deck because it's really more about the harvest and whatnot. So I feel like Llamas probably pairs better. But there are a lot of summer cards in the Litha, so probably these two with this would pair nicely. I like this, the Poetry with Death. This is really nice, like the way it's speaking. But yeah, so those are the two that I chose from the Seasons of Witch because of the fact that this is like very summer vibes. So I chose the summer decks. I don't really feel like any of the other ones would probably fit because of the subject. And this deck only has like 2 cards that are winter, the Hermit and the Five of Pentacles. The rest are all summer based, in my opinion. So yeah. So what's your next pairing?
So the next one, of course, is the Phantasma. And so I decided to actually, because I kept the Spirit Song. So I was like, if I was to do like the Spirit Song with the Spirit Song with the Phantasma and the Pastoral. And I probably will be doing that, like when I use, because I don't know, because something about just the fact that the Phantasma and the Spirit Song are like a duo, but because of the detailing of the artwork, I feel like for me they would all like go together. Yeah,
and the Phantasma is borderless, so it would look nice.
Yeah. Well, with the exception of the title at the bottom.
Yeah, I meant the rest of the border. Like the Spirit Song has an actual border around it, so
yes, exactly. Yeah. So that's my last pairing.
Okay, I still have a few for my end. Donna did ask about the Astara Oracle, so the Seasons of the Witch. That one comes out in February, so I don't know. I would have to see, like, when I get in my hands. I did pre-order it, but there's no pictures or anything right now. Not even a box right now on the Amazon listing, so I don't know what that one will look like in terms of like I guess like the theme that they're gonna go with for Astara, because so far they've been doing like sort of themes. Like Llamas is a sunflower, so the theme is sunflowers. Litha is butterflies. They did bees and Beltane. Yule, I don't remember what the theme was, if they picked one because it was by a different artist. Samhain, same thing. I don't remember if they did one because it was by a different artist. Imbolc, I think, was candles. I think Imbolc was candles or something. I don't really remember. But yeah, All-Star, I don't really know. We're gonna have to wait and see, I guess, when it comes out in February of next year.
Okay, so I lied. I'm not actually. There's more pairings, but yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
I forgot about the ones that I have in front of me that I'm currently working with. Yeah. But yeah.
Look at that. So I thought maybe tried and true that I pair with everything. The When My Soul Whispered Oracle. I pair this with like everything, honestly.
I love that deck. That's on my next to pull out.
Because of the white space, you know. So that's what I was thinking, but we shall see, I guess. Color wise, some of the colors maybe not, but
no, I like it actually.
Like this is a dragon, and then we have green. But I like the keywords on this deck, and it's very minimalist, which I feel like with a tarot like this, minimalism as well. I like the colors of these two together. They go nice, in my opinion. So that's really good. We have a bee with this one. We do have like some pops of red in here, so that fits nice. Then we have the owl.
I might just pull that one out actually and use it while I'm using it.
Yeah. I do like it. This one is pretty universal. You could pair this with so many different decks on this particular oracle. Pairs so nicely.
And especially because of the white space, and even though it's got that sort of pastel sort of
watercolor.
Yeah, well,
this is watercolor.
Yeah.
So, but I feel like they go well even.
But soft is what I meant. I was going with that.
Soft. Yes. Actually, this is watercolor too. I'm just noticing. I think she used watercolor in here as well in the tarot. So yeah, I really like this one. I think this one and then the Green Witch's Oracle so far have been like my absolute favorites so far.
Yes.
This particular deck. Okay, you share your next pairing. I'll get my other pairings ready.
Okay, so mind you, these are, I think, only because of the fact that I think the theme of the deck is very what's the word? Harvesty and earthy, that kind of way. Mm-hmm. So one of my pairings and I've been loving this set of decks is the soul cards.
The soul cards. Okay, yeah. Soul cards 1 and 2.
Yes.
Those decks freak me out a bit, but yes.
Really?
Yeah, they have faces in them, no?
No.
No? You're going to have to remind me what they are then.
They're just trees. Literally trees.
Okay, then that's not the deck I was thinking of. Is there another deck called Soul Cards 1 and 2?
Yes, that's... No, okay, but that's soul cards. I'm talking about soul trees.
Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking of because you said soul cards, so I was like, I didn't hear the tree part.
No, soul trees.
Actually, I kind of like that. I was thinking faces. I'm like, oh, damn, the soul cards. Those decks freak me out with the faces.
No. No, soul trees. And then so like I would say like all of the soul trees. Although I think for me, I think the first one is what I think would fit best. Because I do have okay, so here's the number 2. But I think that number 1, I feel like is what would fit best with this.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they have their soul seeds, but that one I think because of the coloring on that one would pair like probably a little bit less. Not necessarily, but like I still think that
I like the blue in those 2 cards. The blue ties in.
Yeah.
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 The blue sky and the blue background.
So yeah, the soul trees collection and soul seeds, if you will.
Okay.
And then what's the other one? Okay, I have things falling on me all over the place here. The next one would be, hold on. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Again, because of the fact that it's sort of, ooh, yeah. Okay, here's some.
I pulled that deck too. That's the Rooted Woman Oracle, right? This one?
Yes. I'm currently
Yeah.
using it. I love this deck.
Actually, that
I
looks
love,
nice.
I love this deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I have the deck too, obviously. Hey House sent it to me, but
Yeah.
yeah, I was thinking maybe these would pair nice together. Show some more cards of that one.
Okay. Okay.
So I can see more, so I don't have to show mine, and then I can just decide if I want to pair those
Okay.
together, if I like them together, because the art style is also very different.
Yes.
But I kind of like that.
Okay. There we
Yeah,
go.
there you go.
There we go. Now,
You figured it out.
okay. Here's.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I think I like some of the cards. I think some cards would pair nicely. I like that those are both at night, and they both have stars in them.
Mhm.
I feel like there's like a pattern there, or something
Yes.
to be said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do like that actually.
Here's the.
I've
Oh.
been like wondering what I should pair with this. I actually have been pairing it with the Witch's Wisdom Tarot. Um,
Okay. You're gonna love this.
oh, am I? Yes, lavender in both. Beautiful. I love it.
But even like it's the Two of Wands, and this is 9 more silence and simplicity. Like
Mm,
she's literally by herself in a field of lavender. Like,
yeah,
right?
there's definitely a sense of peace.
Yes, I
Which
really
is
like
nice.
that.
That's cool.
Um. Okay, so yeah, so that's that one. Do you want me to show
Okay.
more?
No, that's fine. Luke said, I think that the new Sheerwood Oracle by the same people who created the Wildwood Tarot, that Oracle might look nice. Maybe
Okay.
Luke, I can send you a photo later in the in Brittany's Discord showing you, because that's my mom's deck. I did buy her. My mom has the Wildwood Tarot, and I did buy her as a gift the Sheerwood Oracle because she has both. So she had the
Oh,
Wildwood. So
nice.
I was like, you should have the Oracle too. Like, why not? So I can show you a picture later, Luke, because that's in my mom's collection. It's not behind me in my collection.
So I actually have, okay, so this is a newest one, a new deck that, and the only reason why this is kind of a bit of a cheat, because it's an oracle deck, but with words on it. So there isn't really like images for you to really thing, but because
Oh, that's
of
okay.
the theme, so this is the deck I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I know the creator of that deck.
And yeah, and Rob, I first saw this on Robin's channel, and
Mm.
then so I fell in love with it and contacted the creator right away, and it was like, I need this deck. So yeah, and then finally it came in like last week, and I was like, ah! So
That's cool.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, like I feel like, because again with
Yeah.
the backs being like this and it's very bloomy,
Yeah.
that's why I was kind of thinking that, yeah,
Mm.
that.
I also pulled a deck with just words with like affirmation words on it as well
Yes.
to show.
Yeah.
Um, okay, I'll show some pairings if you want
Yeah,
to
you
figure out what your
show.
next set is. So I'm gonna show pairings with these two. So they're both by the same creators. They're a specific duo that work together. Katie Jane Wright, and the illustrator is Nikki Strange.
Okay.
So Tara, actually, I don't know if Tara's watching, but or she watches later, but she has this deck. She loves this deck. I've had this deck for a very long time, actually. I found it randomly. I think it was an ad or something, and I was like, "What is this deck?" And I couldn't, for the life of me, find it. And then someone helped me find it, and then I bought it off of Amazon. This is the Spirit Animal Wisdom. It's a 50 card deck of just animal cards, and then they came out with a second deck a few years ago that is specifically plants and crystals, and it's called Earth Alchemy Oracle. And they're currently working on their third Oracle deck together, which is going to be plants. Is it plants and animals? I think it's plants and animals. So I'm super excited for that. I hope I hope it's like this one, the size, in terms of the size, because the size is different between the two. As you can see, one's smaller than the other. So yeah, so I was thinking that these maybe would pair really nice together.
I do like that. That actually looks really nice.
And then I was thinking maybe these two would pair nicely together. But I don't know if I like this as much, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think I like the plants and the crystals better.
Hold on. Keep the oracle and switch the card. Maybe.
Maybe.
Exactly.
Oh, here's the Four of Pentacles again. This is Wolf. Hey, look, a card for both Luke and Donna.
Right? Nice.
I love it. I love it. So yes, this one has like all kinds of animals, plus also mythical animals. So we have the phoenix here. I like that they're both birds in this particular deck. I don't know about this one, but I do think I like these together nicely.
Yes, I actually do really like that.
And I feel like they go really well together.
Very nice.
And there's no border on the artwork. There's just the border at the bottom with the information. So I feel like these go.
I really like that together. Those two cards together. Yeah.
So yes.
Yes.
Though this card would look better with this one.
Yeah, I was just gonna
say. So yeah, I do like these. And then I did also pull the Sacred Creators, which is my go-to for like affirmation work. And I feel like this one, because the colors are so bold and stuff, I feel like it would go pretty well, in my opinion, with this. So let's see.
Oh yeah.
This one.
But you can, I mean, like it's an affirmation. It's kind of like the same one with like kind of like with the Roots from Roots to Blooms, right? Like it's Yeah,
exactly. So I feel like it's a good maybe like an end thing. Like if you wanted to do like all three of these decks together, could totally do that. I typically work with multiple oracles, sometimes with one tarot, so I feel like this could go really well. Okay, did you have any more pairings? I only have two more for me on my end.
Yes. So I have, well, this one might be a little bit like the soul cards that you were originally thinking of. So this might freak you out a little.
Okay. Let's have it. I guess let's have it.
Hold on. I'll show you the box first. So it's actually the Guardian Tarot.
Oh yeah, that one looks nice though. I could have requested that from Red Feather, but I didn't.
Okay.
Review.
So,
That one
okay.
looks okay. It doesn't look as um ooh, the Kantaji Oracle. I don't know. I don't have it. I
Okay.
actually don't have that Oracle. Do you have the
Here's
Kantaji Oracle by any chance? The Kantaji Oracle?
no, no,
Okay.
no. Okay. So
Yeah.
here's our pastoral. Okay.
Yep.
There we go.
The wheel. Yeah.
And here's our
God damn, that actually is weird. I was like, what's going on? It reminds me of an alien. Maybe that's an alien deck. Is it an alien deck?
So this one it's a tree deck, right? So
That's a tree?
yeah, they're all trees. The
Damn.
Guardian Terrors, they're all trees, but they're trees
An
that are
alien tree.
made to look like people.
Okay, looks like aliens, but okay. I swear that could be a sci-fi deck. The aliens are looking after the birds. That's what that card. That's what went through my mind in that card.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I remember this card. Okay.
Well, I like the purple vibes, and then there's like the vibes that come from the sky. Not my thing, but if it works for you, go for it, I guess. Remember, you pile things, so.
I was just laughing because I knew.
Yeah,
I knew
that deck
saying,
doesn't vibe with me. That deck is out there, but it does look like an alien deck, though. I will say that.
from the moment you told me about, isn't that the one with the faces on it? I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
I do have the deck.
the soul cards 1 and 2, that and the portals. Brittany, if you're still here, Brittany has the portals deck, which I believe is by the same person as the soul cards.
Yeah,
that deck also freaks me out a bit.
here's the Six of Pentacles. I'm not even gonna bother with the other.
Hey, at least there's a horse in it. That would go well because there's horse vibes. There's horses in this deck, so.
Here's the Lovers.
Oh, okay. Here, Donna says that that is not a tree deck. It is an alien deck.
Oh, is it?
I can't pronounce this word, so I'm not going to try. And then it says, seriously, I used to get messages.
Oh, Palladiums.
Oh, okay, Palladiums. There you go. That's the word. I don't know.
Okay, well, maybe the reason why I'm also drawn to this deck is because I've done the research. I am a Palladian starseed. So
okay. There you go. Calls to you, yes.
But to me, they look like trees. Okay, come on. Like, look at how is it not a tree?
Alien trees. They're alien trees. Alien trees. They're trees from a different planet. That's all. I can't. Don't get me wrong. I love alien stuff, but like it's a little out there.
Okay. So speaking of aliens, another thing is I just happened to be watching last night. That just came up on Netflix.
Oh God. Okay.
It's called 3 Body Count. It's a pretty. I don't know.
Oh yes.
Have you seen it?
No, but I know what show you're talking about. I haven't watched it yet.
Okay. Well, yeah, that was pretty far. I was like, huh. Okay, this is interesting. So it's like as you said that, and we're talking about this, that suddenly just popped into my head. So
aliens.
Oh God. Okay. Now I understand why I have such a connection to this.
There you go. Alien life forms.
Okay, nice. Okay. There was there's one more. But only one more. But this is actually it's a playing card deck.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
And this one is by Chronicle Books. It's called Ridley's Games Houseplants.
Oh yes, I've seen the playing card deck before. Yeah.
And let me tell you, this actually surprised the heck out of me. So like even to use as a divination, because I've been collecting playing cards for years. So like, right, playing cards is like one up, like it's like nothing for me. But then it's only as I started getting more into tarot and oracle and stuff like that, then I started picking up reading my playing cards more, like, like for divination.
Yeah, that's cool.
This one, I feel, is such a great deck for this, because the plants and the messages on the cards.
Oh, there's messages on the card. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
I love that.
Okay, so let's
see some cards. I want to see this deck.
All right, so we have the World, and we have the Ten of Swords.
Oh, that's cute.
And this one is Nerve Plant.
I used to have one of those.
Thrives in very high constant humidity, perfect for planting in a terrarium.
Okay. I used to have one of those kind of plants, and they be stubborn. They faint, literally. If they don't have water, they will just faint. And then you give them water, and then they're back to life again. They're dramatic. Dramatic ass plants. Dramatic ass plants. They are not easy to care for at all. I had mine for a while, and then when I got my shells that are behind me, I actually changed the place that it was in my room, and no matter what I did, it ended up dying. I don't know. I kept giving it I gave it water. There was enough light for it, because my room gets pretty good amount of light, but yeah, no. But ended up dying.
Oh,
yeah. Terrible. So it's sadly gone, but my other plants are thriving though in my room. They're on the other side of my room, but yeah.
Nice.
But that one is dramatic.
So this is exactly why I feel like it's perfect for divination, because it's the 10 of spades, right?
Okay.
And it's the nerve plant, and you just described the nerve plant.
Yeah, and the 10 of spades is like similar in meaning to
the 10 of
swords. Okay.
Yes. And then, you know what? As soon as I said that, what's that one by the Modern Witch Tarot came to mind. And if you remember, they have 2 10 of swords. There's one, and then there's the other one where she's dramatic and she's like on her phone. Everything's fine. It's a 10 of swords, but everything is fine. So that's why I'm like, this is to me why it, like, because it's very cheeky that way. Like, when you read and get to know the plants, it's like every plant picked for the card just seems to fit.
Yeah. Bye, Donna. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks. Yeah. So that's why I like this card, and why it surprised me, actually. Like the deck itself.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
That seems like it would be a good option if you're into pairing playing cards with tarot. Then that looks like it would be nice, because the plants and stuff. Because there's a lot of plants in this deck, right? So a lot of greenery. So yeah. So I only have 2 more as well. So I was thinking maybe the Song of the Grandmothers. I don't know the art style, because the art style is very different, but
let's see.
I was thinking maybe.
I actually like that. I really like that together, actually. Maybe not those cards particularly, but I do like how they go together.
Okay, these cards, no, because like this is winter and this is a fucking iguana.
The Songs of the Grandmothers, I think would, I
don't know.
You know what I feel like the Songs of the in this sense, with paired with it, I feel like it sort of pops the colors a little bit, because because the pastoral is a little bit more softer, whereas the Song of the Grandmothers coloring is a little bit more like striking and bold. So I feel like, I do like that together, actually.
It's probably not my favorite. It's probably not going to be my go-to, in my opinion. But
it has potential.
Yeah.
So
and then my last one, I took it out because it's like plant related also, but I don't think that it would pair nice, in my opinion. Like I don't think so, but it's the herbal astrology oracle. I do have the pocket as well, but the pocket is still in order, so I didn't want to disturb that deck.
I can't wait to get that. Like, I've still been eyeing, and the only reason why I think I held off on that herbal astrology one is because I know that the guidebook has a misprint.
It does?
There was, at least when it first came out. I think I was watching Kelly from The Truth and Story, and she was reviewing the deck, and I think there was something that was miss between the card and the guidebook for one of the cards. I don't remember which card it was, but
I don't know. I got this when it came out, so I have no clue, and I didn't see any misprints, so I have no idea.
But that's the only reason why I held off on that deck. And then, but now it's like I still want it. And then, of course, with the pocket, I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
I actually like those together.
Yeah, me too, actually. Surprisingly.
Now, if I'm going to choose between that and Songs of the Grandmother, I would choose this one.
Yeah, I think so too. Me too. Yeah. But I would use, to me personally, I would use the pocket because this is like large compared to like.
Yeah, of course.
But I do actually like these together.
Knowing me, though, I would use both.
Yeah, I don't do that. I use one or the other.
That's my piggy brain. That's just like, no, we need both.
You should just get it from Hay House, Luke. I'm sure it's on Hay House's website, and I'm sure it's on sale too.
Which one? The herbal astrology?
This one, yeah, the herbal astrology.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, this was my last one.
And I like that.
Yeah, this was the last one.
That was a good last choice.
I do like that. I just dropped cards again. Oh my god. Thank God it wasn't the whole deck. It was just.
And you weren't even riffle shuffling.
I know, right? I'm just clumsy.
I was riffle shuffling, decided to put my cards up in the air to try to show everybody. Like a dummy.
Oh my god.
I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Clearly I was not thinking at that time.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was a Pastoral Tarot. Obviously I'll have my like actual walkthrough unboxing of the deck if you want to actually have a better look at the cards.
Yes. And I'm definitely going to be looking forward to that when that comes out. It'll
be up on the 22nd. So my plan is to put it up on the July 22nd because I have another video coming out tomorrow. So I planned it so it'll come out the following Monday. So I put up on Friday my Witches Grimoire collection, like just the unboxing of the stuff that Joseph sent me. But my actual walkthrough of the decks is tomorrow. It's coming out tomorrow. So yeah, so that'll be up tomorrow, and then this unboxing for this deck will be up on the 22nd of July. So
awesome.
Yes, and then stay tuned for my next live, which will be on the 23rd of this month. I'll be doing April and May from the upcoming releases that I didn't film. We're gonna do that live. There's not that many things. I think it's like 60 something in total. So we'll just for the 2 months in total, 60 something items. So we'll just go through.
That's not a lot.
No, because it's not that many books. Like books is like between the 2 months. There's not that many books, and then there's a bunch of decks. Mostly it's decks, I think. So
Okay, because I was going to say 60 something is still a lot.
Yeah, it'll be okay. It'll be fine. Everything's listed in that description already if you want to go look. But yeah, so that will be on the 23rd. I'll be live at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, of course, if you want to follow Alana, in the description box of this video currently, there is her YouTube channel as well as her Instagram. Definitely go subscribe and go follow. You post like different readings and stuff and interviews and things that you do on your channel. And then on your Instagram, sometimes you go live and things like that. So definitely go subscribe and follow. Everything is linked in the description box below for that. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you again, Alana, for joining me on my channel. Thank you again for sending me the deck so we could do this.
Of course, and this was so much fun. Yes. Like I've been so excited to do this, and even just like getting into the pairings and things like that was like really, yeah, right, exactly. And then watching you like
that tree deck. I mean that alien tree deck. I don't know, but yeah. It's gonna haunt me forever, that deck, I think.
It's funny because it's whenever, like, I love the deck, but it's like even when I'm reading at it, I'm like reading at it. I mean, even when I'm reading it and I'm looking at it, I'm laughing because I'm like,
yeah,
I could just imagine some people would be like, what the hell is what's going on?
Yeah, so I do thank everyone that joined us today, whether you were just watching, just chilling, not in the chat, and everyone who joined us in the chat. And obviously everyone who watches the replay, thanks so much for joining us. And I wish everyone a wonderful day and a wonderful rest of your weekend. And we'll see you again soon. Bye, everyone.
And thanks for the participation. That was so much fun.